I think we're live. Let's see.
I think so. Hi, everyone.
Hey, everybody. Oh my gosh. Let's see. How long of a lag do we have?
Yeah, I'm still waiting.
Me too. I think they see us. We'll see.
18 seconds.
Yours is quicker than mine. Mine's like 23. Ah. So do you guys hear us through that whole part when we come in and we say, hey, everybody, or are we, I wonder if they're lagging. I think next time we come on, I'm going to be like, okay, you guys, here we come. Tell us when you hear us. Because I'm always curious if they hear us during that lag time when we're waiting. Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody.
I think so, but I think they hear from the beginning, but they won't hear us on YouTube until
Right.
the lag. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it depends on their lag, I think, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. Hey, Beth, I know it's you.
Hi, Beth.
Oh
Beth,
my goodness.
Becky, Paula, Tammy, Louise, Jamie. Who else? Did I miss anybody? Lisa, Angie, Lori,
Kristen.
Kristen, Lisa.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I think I got everybody now.
Yep, I'm going to let Maggie take a roll call.
Serenity, Glynis.
Yep, nice. So yeah, it's been a little bit of a hairy day around here today. It's been interesting. Let me just put it that way. Hey, Jody. Yep, you're in roll call. Hey, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy, Jody.
See how I am? I let Maggie get me all caught up, and then I'm like, okay, I got this now. I'm such a brat. Oh my goodness. How have you guys all been since Monday? Does it bother you guys when I say guys, when I call you all guys? I always wonder about that. Is it weird?
I always say guys too without thinking.
Yeah, how are you guys? And it's like, wait a minute, they're ladies. So see, now we have to wait for the lag so they can get it, so they can answer. And meanwhile, I will have moved on to 6 more thoughts. Oh my gosh.
Hi, Sherlyn. I don't think they have a problem with it.
Okay, cool. Ooh, Sherilyn's got the night to herself. Go you. Hey, Melly. Right? I always think it's generic too, Becky, but I just always wonder, like, when I do it, then I'm like, wait, should I be doing that? All right, cool. So I'm just going to use ladies and guys interchangeably, and we'll roll with it. How's that? So, anywho, let's see. First off the bat, before I make myself, a little even, I'm like a true roller coaster today. First and foremost, I'm not selling tonight because I have the focus of a gnat. Rosie has been here all week, every day. Today, she is just a hormonal mess. Tears at the drop of a hat. She's incredibly, incredibly uncomfortable. I feel a little bit on edge. And I'm the one that's driving and going into the labor room with her. So I just feel like a little bit hyper vigilant, and that's how small my world is right now. And on that note, I think it's going to be best for me and all of you if I suspend sales until after we have this baby. I am absolutely not comfortable being responsible for Jean and Kristen's, and Veronica has sent stuff, Leslie has sent stuff, and Louise's stuff is here. I'm not comfortable bringing it out here and not being on my game. It's not fair to them. And I don't want, like tonight, if I were to go ahead and sell tonight and then we have this baby this weekend, I'm not going to be prepared to do invoicing in time and ship on time and all of that. I just think it will be best if we just suspend the actual selling. If I'm here and able, I very much still want to be here every Thursday and Monday night to hang out with you guys. Thank you, you guys. And Maggie, I talked to Maggie about it this afternoon, and she was like, they're going to understand. And
yeah, she could have the baby any day.
And it was like, I knew you guys would understand, but then I always worry that I'm letting somebody down. So I just needed that, you know? So if you guys are cool with it, I still want to come on Mondays and Thursdays, and we'll just hang out and chat, catch up, see what everybody's doing. We'll just have girl time or something. And all that kind of stuff. And just leave this selling. That way I can be totally relaxed and take care. I mean, I should be able to clear up everything and like almost come back and start from a totally clean slate. And that would be like totally amazing too. I wonder if I can use totally one more time. Right? Yay. Thank you. You guys are awesome. And I figured I think everybody here is a mom, so I figured you guys would all get it. So, cool. Now I can breathe. So, what do we want to do? Do we just want to talk? Or I could just sit here and just pet this book all night.
Hi, Claire and Rhonda and Nancy.
Hey, Nancy. Hey, Claire. Hey, Rhonda. Becky, how is your sister? I really need to know that. Hey, Jennifer.
Hi, JJ.
And you guys, just to prove a point, like, you all know that I've had 7 children. I know I have to pack a bag, right? When it's time to go, I have to take a bag. It just occurred to me yesterday, I needed to pack a bag. I'm like, oh, for Pete's sake. So I have a bag now. I'm like, oh, I now understand. I'm not going to poke near so much fun at these guys that are totally unprepared. I kind of get it now.
Hi, Leslie and Pearl.
Hey, ladies. Because, like, when Philip and Lillian were born, and I don't know, did any of you get to go in with your daughters when they were having the babies? So, like, I was there when Philip and Lillian were born. I was in the delivery room, you know, but Keith was there too. So it's not like I mean, I was just moral support. I was the cheerleader, you know what I mean? And that's kind of all I did. This feels so different. I feel like I'm going to have to go ask Jim for a tutorial real quick. What do I do? Oh my gosh.
It'll be fine.
And it will be. It really will be. But it's just like, Oh my gosh. I am nervous, Louise. I can't even tell you how nervous I am. And I wasn't with the other 2. But I wasn't responsible for anything. I'm like, oh no, does this come with a rule book?
I did, Jody. We had thunderstorms this afternoon.
Tammy, I'm afraid that's going to be exactly what my face looks like the whole time. I bet you are, Becky. I bet. I asked her a question and then I didn't even catch the answer. Did she answer me? Oh. Well, Becky, I promise, if you just need to holler, you need to scream, you need to cry, just reach out. I'm here. Oh, and Melly was there for her grandson? Nice. On face, that's so cool. Yep, the other 2 were my daughters too, Louise. Yes, ma'am. Yep. For all 3 grandsons. Yeah, see? And it's like, I don't know, with Philip and Lil, I don't know. I was so relaxed through the whole thing. And like I said, I just got to be the cheerleader. It was amazing. Oh, that's neat, Lisa. And Lucy was there with her daughter. Nice. Very cool. Very, very cool.
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
Lord, you silly goose. Oh, my goodness. And it messed up all the, right? You were daughter and daughter-in-law. Nice. Very nice, Kristen. That's so cool.
I had to wait in the waiting room because my daughter-in-law's mom was with her and my son.
Cool. Yeah,
But
see,
that was okay.
right? Yeah, we don't have a daughter-in-law yet, so we haven't done that. Oh, that poor girl. Can you imagine me as a mother-in-law? That's going to be interesting. Super. I hope she's got a strong personality. Oh, my goodness. Lucy, I have so heard of that kind of stuff. I don't know why they don't listen to us. We know these things. We do. I'm reading chat, so when I'm quiet, I'm reading.
I've been reading it too, so.
Right? Paula got something.
Yeah, she's helping Becky do something.
Gotcha. Oh, Lisa, what's going on? If you want to share it in the chat. I know it's kind of public. And I struggle with it too sometimes because I'm generally very, very private. So, oh my goodness, Jennifer. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have a feeling Rosie's going to be an ice chip girl too. Yeah, because I stopped patting the book. I know, right? I can talk and play with the paper. Oh my gosh, in the ring, I feel kind of naked. So my ring that I've always worn, my hand swelled so much. I don't know if you guys can see it. It actually cut grooves in I have like actual sores in my finger. So Jim talked me into ordering something to wear for the summer. Well, I ordered the wrong size. So now if my hand gets just a little bit too cold, it falls off like it did the other night. Remember when I was showing that whatever it was I was showing and it fell right off?
Oh, it fell off?
It did. It fell off and tumbled right across the table. And I was like, well, there you go. So I thought if I was ordering one, I might as well get something obnoxious, right? Look at that. I thought I might as well
that ring.
Yeah, go big or go home, right?
Yep.
And it's like, okay, it looks like I won it in a gumball machine, but I'm okay with that. It's sparkling.
No,
It's obnoxious.
it looks good.
Oh my gosh. So I'm going to be in all different states of jewelry over there. So yeah. I had somebody who noticed I didn't have it on the other night and messaged and was kind of concerned. And I was like, it's okay. It's okay. The marital status is fine. It's not a problem. So, and CVAs and father needs a caregiver. I understand, Lisa.
Yeah, that's hard.
Understand. Kind of in the same church, different pew. I know. Look at them. They're looking at your images over there, Mags.
Oops. This one?
Yep.
Yeah, I love this. I don't know where I got it either. Somebody probably sent it to me. This one too. This is really pretty.
I was just going to ask if you got them from the lady that you just found that you're printing from.
I probably got them when I did that challenge like a couple of years ago to send me images.
Uh-huh.
But I got so many entries, I couldn't keep track of who sent me what after a while.
Nice.
Thanks, Rhonda.
Those are really pretty. Really, really pretty. Do you see that? Sherilyn's going to have another daughter-in-law. That's so awesome.
Nice.
That's amazing. I love weddings. Really do.
My niece was supposed to get married this month, but I haven't even talked to my brother yet to find out if they just postponed it or if they decided to just go, just get married by a judge or something.
Every single wedding I've been to, I wind up crying. Every single time.
Really?
Every single time. I just think I just love a wedding. I just do. And to watch people be that in love with it, it just makes me cry every time. I think it's amazing. Oh my gosh, Tammy, I'm not listening right now. I bet I can guess what it is. They are pretty, aren't they?
They still have those, JJ. My grandkids get them once in a while.
Waterproof mascara. Oh my goodness. I would have that candy ring chewed up by now.
Right.
I
Oh
would.
my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I have not been like this, I don't know. I don't want to say stressed because I don't really feel stressed. Anxious, incredibly anxious. I can't remember the last time I felt like this. It's weird.
Yeah, you haven't been this bad. Yeah, I mean, not that you're bad, but I mean,
I kind of am.
it hasn't hit you bad until today.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lisa.
Yeah, behind the scenes, oh my gosh, Maggie's kind of looking at me like, oh, good Lord. I was babbling 90 miles an hour. It was ridiculous. And from one thought to the next.
That's not easy.
Look at you guys. So,
hi, Tamar.
Instead of just sitting here petting this thing, I'm guessing you guys want to hang out for a while. We can just hang out and chit chat. Maggie can play over there. We can watch her. I can go grab some ledgers or some books that I was going to dismantle anyway. And I can sit here and dismantle books while we chit chat if you want. I know it's kind of like watching paint dry after the first couple minutes, but what do you guys think? Yes, no? Or do you just want to sit here and look at the pretty book as I randomly turn pages? Oh, so pretty.
Do y'all want to craft and chat or?
Tammy's over there laughing at her own jokes.
Right.
Oh my gosh. And for anybody who hasn't met Tammy or is not familiar with Tammy, Tammy is the queen of emojis. Just so you know.
Yes, do busy work while we chat. It will help pass the time for you, Patty.
Okay. Read us the book. Pearl, it's in German.
In German. She can't do that.
I can read the numbers. That's it. That's it. Every once in a while, there's a word I can pick out. But that's it. So pretty. And the more I look through this, you guys, remember last night I was so excited because there's like 3 different handwritings in here. There's like 5. I've noticed 5 different sets, 5 different handwritten styles. What is that called? Handwriting what?
Calligraphy?
Like your handwriting is different than my handwriting. What is that called? Like there's a
cursive?
Maybe. I'm not sure what word I'm looking for there.
I'm just going to shut off my camera for a minute while I move it so nobody gets dizzy.
All right, so I just went and got the ledgers. Ouch. Remember I told you guys I've been collecting ledgers for you guys to take apart? So I just thought I'd bring the whole pile. I'll just be a real brat. See, look at them all. These are absolutely brand new ones. This. I'm going to take that one apart. There's these. I think this one's brand new too. That's what I meant. These two are brand new. Yep, exactly the same.
Hi, Karen.
Hey, Karen. These two are the same. Then
Just some inserts, Angie.
This one. This one's really awesome. This one's another, yep, Justice's Docket, another legal one. But this one is the empty printed forms. And trying to remember. This one came from Europe too, I think. Yes, it did. Look. Stop talking and read it, Patty. It'll tell you. Look.
Wow.
I don't know what that word is.
I can't see it yet close up.
Garnishee. The rest of it is written in English, but it's called but instead of police, they're called constables. So this one came from Europe too. And this one I don't think is, I think this one is from here. Yes, this one's from here in the States, but this one came from the UK. And this is the prescription one. So I'm going to take that one apart too. We'll see how far we get. I'll leave that one on the table, and that one that's already fallen apart, we'll do it too. So, but anywho, all of these are going into packs. Oh, and then there's
nice.
Look at that one. It's a skinny little one.
Oh, I like the size of that.
Right? There's this one. This one I was thinking I might actually try to get some copies run off for you guys. And if I can, I'll just run as many copies as I wind up with packs, and then I'll just put some copies of this one, because this one doesn't have very many pages. So I can't take it apart and do it that way, but I could scan this one and print it for you guys and include it with the packs.
Pearl said a third party who was served notice by a court to surrender money in settlement of a debt or claim is a garnishee order.
Oh, interesting. Thank you. I love when you guys do that. I really do. And the sad part of it is I've gotten a little bit lazy because I know you guys will help me. So I don't look for things like I used to. Oh, and this is the one that I pulled some out. I was going to, for Paula.
Do you want to put it on you so they can see better?
No, they're okay. So, Paula, I didn't send you any of these yet, right? I was supposed to take these out and you get to, I'm going to leave a few in the back for you, right? Isn't that what we decided? See, it's been a hot minute and I didn't write it down, you guys. Because I was going to put these in some of the packs and you were going to get the ones left. Yes? Right. Okay, cool. I'm going to write it down this time. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Last few for. Oh. Okay.
He says thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So I think I'm going to start with this one. And Maggie, just tell me to stop talking.
You're fine.
Okay. Look at, here's the note. Somebody already claimed, see, I do keep the notes when I write them, you guys, I really do. See there, Lorna? Oh, look, again, I love that they used street pins. I still want to do that in my journals, but then I'm afraid somebody's going to poke themselves and then be mad at me. What do you guys think? I think we should start using straight pins on our journals. We'll be rebellious.
Hey, JJ can't stop laughing. Oh, Tammy sent her her husband snoring.
So Tammy, tell them what you said to me earlier. And I said, yes, it's a great idea. See if you get any takers. I do think it's a great idea. Let's see if she does.
Yeah, I want to hear her great idea.
We'll see how long her lag is. Wow, this one's really hard to take apart, you guys. Not really. Do you see it? It's kind of almost falling apart. Just handling it. There you go, a group crafting time. So Tammy would kind of like to, I'm going to spill the beans for you, Tammy. Get together with some of you in like a messenger chat room, or like somebody set up a StreamYard and you guys can gather in there, go live or not go live. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, you don't have to go live if you put it on private.
Yep.
How many can be in Messenger at one time? Do you know?
They changed it, so I'm not sure. I instinctively wanted to say 10, but I don't think it is 10. But it might be. I don't know. I know StreamYard is 10, but I don't know if I could do.
Yeah, 10 would seem like
would be a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. Everybody be talking over everybody else, and
well, I mean, you and I are always like, oh no, go ahead. Oh no, go ahead. No, really, go ahead. And there's only
I know, right? And we're just two. Can you imagine if there were 10 of us in there?
I would just be like, no, really, go ahead. I'm just gonna listen. I'll just sit over here and listen and laugh at y'all. It is a good idea, right, Sherilyn? I think it would be a lot of fun. And what a great way to get to know each other. Tammy's in tears. I don't know if she woke up the hubs or if the dog did.
I would think StreamYard, or it might be better only because you can, the person hosting, can switch it around to people, where in Messenger you can't.
Right? Maybe. I don't know. But I think if you guys are interested in it, you all just need to reach out to each other and get one started. I think it could be ridiculous fun. The one I'm taking apart now is a it feels kind of like a farm ledger to me. I'm not 100% because it says the personal account and then it's the personal account. So it feels kind of like farm-ish to me. But yeah, and Karen, if you go back to the beginning, you'll hear my very rambly. I'm postponing sales, actual selling, until after we have this baby.
Which could be any day.
Could be any moment.
Right. Oops.
So I just think it would be best for everybody. I don't have to worry about not getting people's invoices done or things shipped out if I'm there with her or all that kind of stuff. So until after we have him, I'm going to still come on Mondays and Thursdays and hang out with you guys if you want to hang out. So that's going to be what we're doing for a little while. And like tonight, I'm just like a little bit flustered, and it's not fair I don't feel like it's fair for me to bring out stuff that other ladies have sent and asked me to sell for them if I can't present it professionally. So that's what we decided. Yeah. Paula, I'm not even sure I'll sleep tonight. We'll see how that goes. Jim's off on Fridays, so I don't know if I'll sleep tonight or in the morning after she gets here, I might go lay down. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I bet if you were asleep and you got a call in the middle of the night, you'd be wide awake within seconds.
Oh, probably. Probably. Yeah, when we get done here, I'm going to run up to the gas station and make sure that truck is full.
How long of a drive do you have to get to the hospital?
Oh, 45 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah. See, they used to deliver, because we had two of the kids there, the two youngest ones at the one locally here. But, you know, we're a satellite hospital now. So, yeah, we get to drive 45 minutes now.
Wow.
Which I think is also like, that light bulb came on today. Like, you need to pay attention because you kind of don't have all day.
Well, she knows not to wait till like they're 3 minutes apart, right?
Yes. Yes, we had that conversation. I said, if you're timing them at 10 minutes apart for an hour, I need to know that.
Yeah. And it's the first baby, so usually they can take
a little longer. You know, Kristen, I'm glad you brought that up. I saw somebody else say something about it a little bit ago too. I've only been in Zoom once. I kind of liked it.
My son uses Zoom for his meetings. I should ask him about it. I've never been in it. Is it clearer or?
Yeah. And you can set up the view screen of like the people on the panel or whatever, I guess. I was just a guest, so, but there's definitely a little more functionality to it, I think. I meant to look into it, but then of course, you know, I get sidetracked and forget and all that stuff. Oh, and Karen, if you're still there, I didn't mean to not answer your question completely. This ledger is going to be part of the page packs that I keep telling you guys about. So while we're just here hanging out, I'm going to start taking apart the ledgers and building those page packs. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. Cool. I like that. That's tissue.
Can you tell what it is, or?
Handwriting and some math. Massachusetts Mutual. So to the insurance, and Prudential and Mutual Life. This is insurance.
Oh, Prudential, yeah.
Yep. This is all insurance stuff. Cool.
Somebody there's Prudential Life. There's a whole building, the Prudential building in Boston.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So do you know if Zoom, like, is there a charge for Zoom or?
I don't know, but Kathy Behe just said that they, yeah, that sounds like me, Pearl. That's about the way I was. Yeah. She used it with her grandkids. I don't think you have to pay for it. I think it's just a download. I mean, I don't really know that. It's just what I kind of feel like. I'm not sure. There's probably a paid version and maybe like a free trial version or something.
Zoom is free for small group of people, Jody says.
Nice. Very nice. Her son has it. Larger groups have limitations. Gotcha. Zoom is okay. Each person can set up how they want to see things. People can mute and unmute themselves. They don't need to turn on video if they don't want to. Oh, that's cool. Oh, look, there's a lot of them that use it.
Yeah, my grandkids used all their school stuff till summer, summer break was on Zoom. I forgot about that.
Melly uses it. Rhonda uses it. Jody uses it. Look at you guys. See, and I resist new things. I get irritated with new things because I already know how to use what I know. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't want to learn one more thing. Oh, and Lucy used it for work, like your son probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I go into change kicking and screaming. That's part of the reason I refuse to get a new phone yet, is because I know I'm going to have to learn new stuff and nothing's going to be where it is on this one. So then I just get super frustrated. And this will shock you all, and incredibly impatient.
Oh, I'm going to have to get a new phone too. My phone hasn't been really keeping its charge. And now when I plug it in, like I just plugged it in a while ago, it says they're doing an optimized battery charging and it says scheduled to finish charging by 11 p.m.
Oh, well, you know, it's expedited.
It's only 8 right now.
Oh my.
So I don't, that, you know what? That didn't even start until after they did an update.
Yep.
So I'll have to ask Alan if this means, the battery in there, it's probably like 3 years old. If I
Right.
have to get a new battery or do I need a new phone? I really don't want a new phone. I'm comfortable with this one.
I was going to say, don't ask your phone company because they'll be like, oh, you really need.
No.
They're worse than car salesmen, I swear.
It's just ridiculous for how little I use it, though,
Right. So Lisa will also know this.
What's that?
I said Lisa will also know this. There's a couple of the other girls who live in Indiana. So you know that we're on the statewide, they start at the beginning, Patty. So like 2:00 yesterday afternoon, we heard on the radio that it's Monday is mandatory. You must wear a mask in public because our numbers are going up so quickly. Such a rapid rise in numbers. Okay, I know I'm not super smart, but if the numbers are going up on Wednesday, why are we waiting until Monday?
Right?
I mean, just saying.
Why wouldn't they just say, okay, as of right now, you have to we still have to wear a mask outside at all times here.
Yep.
We can't go into a grocery store, pharmacy. We can't go into anything without a mask on. We can't even go through a drive-through without a mask on.
And our governor is trying to say, he's going to make it a misdemeanor, a criminal misdemeanor offense, if we don't have a mask on in public. So now certain mayors are saying they're not enforcing that. I'm like, oh, for the love of Pete. This should prove to be fairly interesting. Yeah, see? And then our attorney general came out with a thing, and that's plastered all over our local Facebook. I'm like, oh boy. Oh, see, we haven't seen that yet, Rhonda. I haven't seen that. But I do know that, like, where we are is very rural.
Oh, I haven't seen that either.
And there are some cases, not like right here, but they're like all around us. So I don't know.
You're very rural, right?
Very, very rural. A couple weeks ago, the girls and I went north to see Tori and Philip and Lil. We met in like northern Indiana, I guess you would say. And there, it's so different than how it is here. Here, there's nothing posted on the doors about, we request or we require a face mask, all of that. Up there, it's everywhere, and it was only like an hour and 20-minute drive, and it was like totally different. You'd have thought we went to another country. It was entirely different perspective. So that was interesting to see. Interesting. That's really interesting. See, and that's more technology that I'm just like, it's that change thing. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't like change.
I mean, not that anybody's ever going to ask me how I really feel about it, but All right, there's one down. Lorna, there's your cover. You're still here. There's your cover. It's going to cost you $9 million. Just so you know, I don't want you to have like sticker shock or anything. A travel advisory again. So explain that to me, Lori. How does that work? I am so far behind on the news right now.
Yeah. Does that mean there's 31 states that they don't want to allow people from those states in? How do you even enforce that?
We'll see in the All right, girlie. So then today, Rosie heard on the radio that they're closing our borders, our state borders. I'm like, how does that work?
Well, I know when it first, I want to say back in April, at the beginning of April, when it all first started going down, Rhode Island closed their borders. They had state police at their borders, and they were stopping everybody to see where they were from.
Well, and it was just the way what she saw. I'm just wondering if it was real news, fake news. I don't, and see, and that's my struggle too, is you don't know what to believe because you don't know what's real, what's not real. And, I feel like all those fact checker things, they're kind of like doctors, they all have different opinions and different advice. And I'm like, oh, for Pete's sake. Can't somebody go ahead?
Lori said, if you come into New York from those 31 states, you have to quarantine for 14 days or get fined. How they are going to enforce it is beyond her. And Jody said, Maine requires you to quarantine for 2 weeks if you aren't a resident. You need to get paperwork to show you're safe.
See, and that's what Rosie was saying she read today. If we leave the state, we have to quarantine in whatever state we go to for 2 weeks. Then when we come back to Indiana, we have to quarantine for another 2 weeks. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's no way to enforce that, I don't
I
think.
I just don't understand. I mean, I understand. I mean, like verbally and all of that, but I just
I almost think they should just do a 14-day quarantine for everybody. Like, you know, they were going to, and then they never really did.
yep. Oh my gosh, everybody, go get your toilet paper.
All right.
Toilet paper, laundry soap, detergent, dish soap, paper towels, Kleenexes. Go get it all. Get 2 of everything.
You know, we're going to start a stampede at the grocery stores.
Right? Hey, Nikki, how are you?
Hi, Nikki.
So just to catch you up real quick, you had toilet paper run, right? Hey, Deb, I didn't see you sneak in.
Hi, Deb.
So just so everybody that's, coming in, I'm just suspending sales until after we have this grandbaby. Then we'll be back up and running.
Which won't be long because
Yeah.
she's ready to go.
Yeah, she is ready. She surely is. She had that appointment yesterday, and he was like, well. Ooh, there's a loose one. Yippee. I get to keep the loose ephemera in these journals.
Nice.
I know, Nikki. I'm pretty excited. Oh, Deb's been packing orders. I know how that goes. Feels good to get them done, right? I always feel like super accomplished when I have them all done. Kathy, that's interesting. Ooh, crunch time before your trip. Yep. Ooh, what trip? Where are you going? This is fun. I don't normally have time to read the chat like this. This is fun. She said, don't hold your breath. Yeah, I've got a daughter like that too. She says never. I'm like, darn it. Thank goodness we have 5 girls. I'm not sure I'm not sure either of those boys is ever going to
never know.
Babies. Yep. Yeah. Yes. I agree, Lori. Completely. Completely. I'm really concerned about grocery prices this fall and winter.
Yeah, they'll use that as an excuse too.
Yep. Not gonna lie. Gotcha. Travel nursing. Is that, how far does she travel, Nikki? Just from hospital to hospital, or more than that? To Austin and St. Wow, that will be traveling for sure. Right, Tammy? If you go back and watch a lot of the TV shows in the last few years, a lot of them have episodes that feel eerily familiar.
Oh, she's going all over.
Yep. No Houston, no Baltimore. Gotcha. I've never been to Baltimore. I've been to Houston. Didn't mind Houston, but I didn't really like spend lots of time there either. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. The next gig will be California. Yeah. My hubs grew up in California. He liked it. We went to visit, and I didn't ever care to go back. And it might have just been where we were. See, I'm laughing because I was kind of rotten about it. But if we ever go back, I would like to go see like the rural, not so LA city part of California. And then I'm pretty sure I would probably have a different feeling about it. There you go. Look at you guys connected. Yeah, no Austin.
No Austin.
I need to see. Wait, Shauna, are you in the city or more rural? Because if you're more rural, I'm sure I would be like, I would love it. Ooh, are you closer to the mountains? And it's hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that there's mountains in California. Oh, Lori's paying with paper clay. Are you by your camera, Lori? I'll send you the link. You can just come in and show them to us.
That would be fun.
That would be fun. Come on, Lori, we dare you. I mean, we invite you. Oh my gosh. Can I share them?
Just outside of Santa Cruz.
Oh my gosh, Lori, these are pretty. Did she say if I can share them? You guys can see the shadow of the phone right there. I don't know where Santa Cruz is. You guys remember, geography is not my thing. I know where California is. I don't know where Santa Cruz is.
It's in California, right? Isn't it?
I think so. Yes.
Up north, maybe? You know, like
I have no
heading
idea.
towards Oregon and Washington State. I'm just guessing, of course.
Yeah, I can't even hazard a guess.
Yeah, I've never been to California.
Oh, see, now she's just being ornery. It's an hour and a half south of San Francisco. I need to know where San Francisco is. I know it's in California. I'm really not kidding when I tell you guys, geography is not my thing. Yes, California. Lori, my camera is not set up. It's downstairs. Ah, cheater. Can I show him the pictures? Oh, wait, was that yet?
I think she put them in SacredMementos in the Facebook group.
I don't know. She sent them to me in Messenger. I don't know if she put them in the group or not. Let me go see. If she put them in the group, I'm going to show
I just got a message that she added 4 photos to the group.
I'm going to go see. Oh my goodness, look at all these stinking windows I got open. Oh, she did. She put them in the group. You're awesome, Lori. Okay, so here's one. Oop, where's the camera?
Is that beautiful?
Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
See the paper clay, you guys? The blue. And then this one. Wait, let me not flash it out for you. And they're way prettier in the group than they are on my phone because they're bigger. I love that one. On the clock right there. Very nice. Okay, and there's more in the group. If you're in the group, go peek at them. They're pretty awesome. They are pretty, right?
Are those the altered bags? And then I think she makes a journal to go inside too. I watched her video today.
Nice. I did not watch any videos today. Oh my God.
Well, that's understandable.
So Lori, answer Maggie's question, please. Papered bags that you're going to make journals out of, or paper? I know she said they're altered bags. That part I know is yes. Patty, guess what? My new toy is you got a... I want to be super excited, Nikki, but I'm like really super curious. What is a mold press? Does it make molds, or does it help mold the clay or the resin or something?
It makes molds.
It makes molds.
Wow.
Nice. So, Nikki, the mold maker, are you going to be selling said molds in your shop? I'm really hoping the answer is a resounding yes. Because you know I have a little bit of a mold problem, right? Oh my gosh, that sounds really bad.
That didn't sound right.
I have a little bit of a mold problem. Oh my goodness. You'll have 2 in your shop. Nice. So what are you making us molds of? May I ask? Who else has fun stuff going on in their shop? Ooh. Anybody? Anybody? You caught that, didn't you, Lorna? Great. We'll be hearing that again. Patty's got a mold problem. Oh, nice, Nikki. Like what time early? If you guys aren't subscribed to Nikki, you should be. Nikki does a lot of mixed media, you guys, if you're into and I'll warn you, she makes things a little bit addictive, and she has no problem sending you down new rabbit trails. Not that new rabbit trails are bad. Lord knows I go on my share of them. Some of them have been Nikki's fault, might I add. 4 p.m. early. Awesome. If you shoot me a reminder, Nikki, I'll put a link in the group for the ladies if you want. Are you in the group? You can post it in there. I can't remember if you're in there. If you're in there, put a link in there right before you go up, and then the girls can come join you. Okay, cool. Yeah, post it in there because we're always looking for some place to hang out. Oh my gosh, and now my phone is eavesdropping, for Pete's sake. Yep, all of you in the group, when you guys go live, post a link. We're always looking for some. I like to hang out. I don't always join the chat depending on what I'm doing, but I like to listen and hang out.
Me too.
Right?
Yeah.
Especially when I was doing all that driving. It was really nice. It was like a visual podcast. Don't tell anybody, but I used to have the iPad sitting on the floorboard. Because you know it's the truck, so it has that little hump thing in the middle there. I'd put the iPad right down there and turn it on and just let her go. On your channels, yeah, Cheryl Lynn's having a sale on Saturday. Anybody else doing anything on the weekends? I know Katie's on tomorrow night, right? It's Friday. Katie's? Yeah, Katie. Cheryl Lynn on Saturday. Nikki's going to be on tomorrow. So now all we got to do is find somebody to go on Sunday. Lori, you're up. We need your camera ready by Sunday. Or Tammy. Tammy can go on. Trying to think. Oh, we should talk Paula into going too. We'll put everybody on the spot. I'm about to be getting big trouble, Maggie.
Yes, you are.
Put them all on the spot. Maggie could go on.
I could.
You could. Oh, that would be fun to go in. Is she going to be there with you, or will she be at her house? Oof. We got the glue seat. Darn it. Come on now. There it goes. She'll be at her house. That's cool. That'll be fun. What?
Nightmare Bridge to visit her daughter and granddaughter. What's your Nightmare Bridge?
I'm going on Patty's Nightmare Bridge to visit my daughter and Oh, because I don't like bridges. She's making fun of me. She's making fun of me because I'm not fond of bridges.
I'm not that fond either. I mean, I lived on Cape Cod for like 15 years, and I still never liked going over the, either bridge.
I don't like those crazy long ones, and I don't like the super high ones. I don't understand how they stay put. It just freaks me out a little bit. And then Nikki says she got, guess what, Sissy? Princess from Napkin got married. She has a napkin with her friend. I'm so confused, Nikki. So confused.
Oh, we have that too, Deb. Going into Boston.
Yeah, the scary one in the mountain. Boy, yeah.
You have to go to under the ocean tunnel to get to the airport in Boston.
Excuse me. I cannot even make that make sense in my head.
Going under the ocean. I know. I'll tell you. Every time I have to go in that tunnel, which now I can't tell you the last time I went in there, but because nobody really travels now. But every time, and it's a long tunnel too. And if you look at the sides are all tiled, like kitchen. They're not kitchen tiles, but that's
like subway tile.
Yeah, subway tiles, and they leak.
No.
You see them leaking.
No.
And I'm like, just hurry up and get us out of here.
Nope. I'd be figuring out a way to walk home on ground. No.
That's the only way to get in and out of the airport, at least that I know of. I don't think they've funded. I mean, I don't think they've built another way.
Well, that's like when, and Pearl's, I just saw Pearl. I don't want that to scroll off either. Pearl has got some feed sacks and flour sacks, and she's having a sale next week on Wednesday. Post your links in the group, ladies. Please. I don't mean to sound all bossy pants about that. But when you go like to North Carolina from here, you wind up having to go under some of those, through some of those mountain tunnels, where they like tunneled through.
Oh yeah. To me, that's just as bad as the ocean.
Well, except you're not going to drown. You might get smashed, but you don't have the agony of drowning.
Right.
So
No, just the agony of suffocating because all they.
Well, I feel like it would be quicker. I'm just saying. You'd probably be unconscious, from the weight of the world falling on you.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Yeah, it might be instantaneous. Yeah.
so I've decided every time I drive into one, I am totally prepared to put my vehicle in park and turn around and walk out the same way I came in. If there's a wreck, seriously, if there's a wreck and it's between me and the exit, I'm walking back and I'll sit there until they get it cleaned up. Then I'll go get my vehicle. I'm not going to sit in there at a standstill. It's not happening. Not.
I think it's called the Sumner Tunnel, Nikki.
They're picking on Pearl.
I think that's the one. The Sumner Tunnel, it's called.
Oh, not in. It won't let you link in the chat, Pearl. Post it. Post it in the group. I wouldn't probably post it today because we're gonna all forget before then. But post it in there like Monday or Tuesday. Always like a day or two. Give us a day or two notice. But if you put it in there now, we're all gonna forget by then.
Yep.
Well, I shouldn't speak for everybody. I know I will for sure forget.
Nancy's having baby chicks tonight at her house. 14.
Oh, nice.
Oh, 14 so far.
Holy Toledo. I'm liking it.
Aw.
There you go, Pearl. Thank you. I need every one of those gentle reminders. Because I promise you, as hard as I try to remember who's doing what when, I always forget. Look how nice this is coming apart. See what I mean, though, you guys? They're pretty quick. Once you get them started, it's just a
Well,
little
you're a pro at it, too.
Oh, womp womp. Sometimes I only take like half of them apart. Like I'll probably stop on this one pretty soon.
Mhm.
Leave the rest of it in here. Then if we want to come back to it another time, I can.
Are you using like a little box cutter or something, or?
I'm just using my X-Acto knife, but then I have the, who makes this goofy pink pointy tool thing? I have one that I used very inappropriately and bent the tip on it. But I use that to hold the string up in the center so that I can get my X-Acto under it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that way I cut just the string, not the paper. Exactly, Lorna. I was convinced until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday that yesterday was really Thursday.
You do lose track of the days, though, I'm telling you.
And then some. Yep, that's a little, so we did a little more than half of that one. Here we go. A little more than half. So I'm going to leave the rest of it in there. And then if I want to come back and harvest more of those, I can. This one had tons of pages. I love this. Love that one. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm not sure. I mean, I know what a palette knife is, but I'm not sure I would have thought of that. I will say these old ones, though, they do leave a whole bunch of schmutz on the table. Probably not, Lorna. Yeah, you got the first one. We might have to, share the love a little bit. Okay, let's see here. Which one do I want to do next? Ooh, maybe this one. Oh, they're heavy. One moment. What you doing over there, Mags?
I'm just reading chat, seeing if there's anything I can comment on. Schmutz.
Schmutz. I like schmutz.
You already promised her your firstborn, Lorna, last night.
Ooh.
Or not last night.
Nah.
Monday night.
No, it was last night when we went on with the journals, remember?
Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh.
See, I'm not the only one losing track.
I'm losing track. I can't believe this is, Thursday already and tomorrow's going to be Friday.
Right? She's going to throw in the second one. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm looking, Nikki. Hold on.
She made chicken fettuccine tonight from scratch.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness. That's crazy. Hold on.
Yeah, I had fun making pasta one time with my daughter-in-law's mom and her cousin and my sister-in-law. We spent a weekend making pasta, different kinds.
Look at that napkin. Remember the one I did on the green cover that everybody loved?
Whoa, yes.
That's her, and she's met her prince. Now I get it.
Wow.
Now I get it. Nice. So are you going to do another live sale, Nikki, with napkins, or are you going to put them all in your store this time?
Lori, if you could see my whole table, you wouldn't think it was clean. I just try to keep everything out of the camera view.
Tammy's killing me. Oh my goodness, Tammy, there's so many things I want to say right now. All right, you guys, Tammy, we need to coach Tammy. Look what she just did to her little lady.
Yeah, she cut the head off, right?
She sure did. Yes, she did.
She
Tammy,
put that in the chat.
a soft touch is required. Okay. Nikki's putting them in.
It's a good thing that was only a die cut.
I know, right? Awesome, Nikki. Will you give us a heads up when you get them loaded? I need some more ladies.
Oh, that's too bad, Sherilyn. But yeah, I heard Florida's pretty bad right now, right?
That stinks. Oh, so now it's Jennifer's fault. Oh, okay. Hey, Glynis, welcome back. Ooh, this is really nice paper. I like this.
Can it be folded?
I think you're going to be able to do whatever you want with this paper.
Oh, nice.
I'm waiting till I get to the last leaf of the signature. Those don't always come out really nice and clean because of when they glue everything. That's where the glue sticks is on that last one. So they don't usually come out real clean. Ooh, this one might though. Let's see. Might have to take apart a couple more. Nope, I think I'm going to get this one out. There it goes. Nice. So, but anywho, I'll fold this one. We'll see. Yep. Yeah, that's really nice, actually. Very nice.
I like that kind of paper.
Exactly, Tammy. Off with her head. You're so brutal. Yeah, this is nice paper. You would like this, Maggie. It's like that perfect creamy. It makes me think of like when I tea dye paper. This is about what I wind up with.
Yeah.
I don't get good color with tea dyeing. Coffee dyeing all day, but I'm not a tea dyer. Uh-oh, you guys, we're in so much trouble.
Why?
Look at this rice paper Nikki got.
Oh, is that Marie Antoinette?
I don't know who it is, but do you see, what was that art where they used to get the image in the background and then you would layer and layer and layer and layer different parts of it? Do you know what I mean? And they used hot glue. That's when, like, I remember my mom being like the queen of hot glue guns, was layering that stuff.
You mean to make it like more three-dimensional?
Mm-hmm. Because see, like, you've got, here, I'm gonna stand up. So, like, here you've got the whole image, right?
Right.
And then here you've got this part of the dress and this
Yeah.
little, but then you would come back and you would do like this first because you've got the bodice and the whole skirt. And
Right.
then you would do this one as the next layer on top of that one. And then you would layer this piece on top of that piece and it would all go on here. So everything builds as it comes out.
Right.
There was a name for that art though, and I can't remember what it was called. But then there's this one too. Look at this one in pink. Oops, where's the camera?
Oh, that's cool.
Then you've got all the dress parts. Yeah, those are going to be cool. Those are neat, Nikki. I like those. It does probably look like cabbages. I'm sorry, Jennifer.
Nikki said they have a chipboard doll, I think, to go with it.
Interesting. I think we're going to need those. So when will those be in the store? Like later tonight? Not that I'm impatient or anything. Just saying.
Okay, Lorna, last summer was our wettest one on record by 50 days of rain in a row. We have already beat that for June and July. Wow.
No problems, Jennifer.
Crazy.
No problems. They're already, Nikki, not fair. They're going to buy them all before I get over there to buy one. Is your store, wait, you're on vacation. Louise, I saw that. Louise said she tried to put your link in, but your shop's on vacation. Is it back open now? Did you open it in the last 10 minutes and not tell us? I like silly, Jennifer. You go for it. We could all use silly. Laughing and fun and silly is perfect.
Stores closed till Saturday.
Okay. I don't care how many you send. I really don't. It doesn't have to be your last one. Just saying. This doll is interesting. Wait. Hold on, I'll get it. There it is. That's the chipboard. Wait. Arg. There it is. I know it's not super clear, but that's pretty neat. You can make like a chipboard. Yeah, and it's got a stand on it, so you can make it like a paper doll.
Oh, nice.
So when you get her all done, she'll stand. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, I need that for my granddaughter. Lillian would love these. She would absolutely love them. And I can give her the foam dots to build the layers.
Yep.
Nikki, will you just set one of each aside for me, please, and 2 chipboard dolls? Those are going to be perfect for her. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, I need one of each of those for her. And pink, oh my gosh, you guys, she is such a pink girl. Oh. Yeah, Nikki, she does. She takes pretty good care of me. That she does.
She says 1 pink, 1 blue.
Yes, ma'am. And 2 dolls. Because, you know, she'll have to have 2 dolls. Thank you very, very much. She will love those. Wonder if I can make myself hang on to them till Christmas.
No, you won't.
I won't, but it
This is
sounds
only
good.
July.
Yeah.
The next time they visit Grandma, they'll be out.
I'll be like, look, Nikki, Lillian made her dolls. Get her, Becky, get her. Exactly. But in her defense, she did say she would have it open Saturday. She didn't say what time, but she said she'd have it open. And she's going live on Saturday. Are you opening it before you're live or after? Ooh, I wonder what she's doing on her live. I bet she's loading up sneaky stuff.
I thought she was going to be playing around with that mold press.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, Saturday is going to be the day to be at Nikki's. I want your granddaughter. I love grandsons. But once, oh, you wanted a granddaughter. I got it. I know. She's amazing. And her personality, you guys.
She's adorable. Well, they're both adorable.
They're both adorable, and they're both my favorite humans. That being said, they're brother and sister, my 2 grandchildren, and their personalities are so different. She will argue with me where he's not an arguer. Like she'll I'll say I love you, and she'll say I love you more, and I'll say I love you more, and she'll say I love you more. Like she'll just like almost bicker argue with you in just a fun way. But anything you say, if she's feeling that way, you know, anything you say, she's like, I got more, I can do it better kind of thing. It's just, I love it. Oh, tomorrow she's going to play with the mold press, and Saturday is a hop. Gotcha. I'll get it together here in a minute. I'll get it. So you can hop all over the internet with Nikki and the Mixed Media Group. We've got Sherilyn's sale on Saturday. I think Sherilyn was the only one with a sale on Saturday, right? Hey, Rhonda. Look at her. What's going on here today? My daughter is due anytime, and I'm a little bit frazzled. So in all fairness to everyone, I'm suspending sales until after we have this baby, because I'm transportation and labor coach this time. So I'm a little bit frazzled or rattled or whatever we want to call it. So on Mondays and Thursdays for the next little bit, we'll just be on talking, tearing things apart, maybe making things. We'll see. We'll see. Right? Yeah, it's exciting and a little nerve-wracking all at the same time. Oh, good idea, Lucy. Ooh, lunch in a play place tomorrow. That'll be nice. Oh, they're super cool, Nikki. I may have one, Lucy. I did. I don't know. I was going to send it to somebody, and then I don't know if I did or not.
Have one of what?
Those, oh my goodness.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that I don't know how to say.
Right. I can't say it either.
There it is, daguerreotype. I think that's close. I think Lucy's the one that typed it in there phonetically for me so I could pronounce it correctly last time. That's one of those. The more I struggle with it, the worse it is. Yeah, Lucy, that's a wonderful idea. Oh, that makes sense, Jennifer. They're not as big as you would think, Nikki. They're what, like normally 2.5 by 3-ish, right, Lucy? Oh, for Pete's sake, this phone. Maggie, can you hold down the fort? I gotta go find my
Sure. Yes.
Yep, it's about to die. I'm gonna mute, but then I'll be back.
Okay. Yep.
Oh.
Jen Crosley had a class last year at Art and Soul in Portland, but I couldn't make it. There are 1/2 and 1/4 and 1/6 cases. So, Nikki, do you know what mold you're going to be making on Saturday? I think I might have one that's a little bigger. So is anybody else crafting while we're chatting? Oh, nice. Angels, jewelry. Taking napkins apart. Okay. And Glynis wants us to guess what she's doing. Finishing up some pink journals, then on to vintage sewing.
Who's doing pink journals?
Lori.
Nice. I'm going to guess that Glynis is baking cupcakes. I feel like a cupcake. So,
what makes you guess that? Did she give us a hint?
Oh, no, because I want one.
Fussy cutting.
Oh no, Glynis. Oh my gosh, Glynis, I will trade you free shipping for fussy cutting. I don't fussy cut anything. I fussy cut straight lines. That's it. Tammy's die cutting. I love it. Who's resting? Pearl's resting. There you go.
I already told you about my granddaughter's cupcakes. They must have been like 400 calories each.
Right? Nikki, I am ashamed to say. Guess what? Guess. All right, since we're going to play a guessing game, guess what?
What?
Read Nikki's comment about what I need.
You need a scan and cut. Don't you have one?
I do. And I'm ashamed.
Say.
Yeah, and I've never used it. Don't anybody throw things. I haven't. It's weird. I feel like it's not going to work. I'm feeling very antagonistic toward it, and I haven't even plugged the silly thing in.
I have a Cricut I've never taken out of the box.
See, I'm ahead of you. At least I've taken it out of the box. And it's on the shelf, and it has the instructions. But if it doesn't go well, I'm going to get really irritated, and then I'm going to never try to use it again. So I need to find a good YouTube video / tutorial to have on.
Nikki, it's obsolete now. I got it at Joann's on clearance like 9 years ago. It's definitely like, I forget what it's called. It wasn't the first one they came out with, but it was probably the second or third one.
I had so many great plans for it, Leslie. I can't even tell you. Ugh, so many plans. And of course, it was during one of those HSN craft anniversary day thingamadingies.
Right. I'm not a fan of it either, Tammy. I don't even know why I bought it. The first one I had, I was ready to chuck that thing. It never cut right. It would scratch the paper. It was, I gave up on it.
I loved my very first Cricut.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's when and I got my second one that was bigger, blah, 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 when you were supposed to be able to, because they hooked me with, oh, you can go online and there's the design thing and la-di-da. Well, let me tell you, when you live in the middle of the country and you have dial-up internet, it was not a fabulous thing. Like, just wanted to throw it out the window. So that one is almost like brand new because I used the other one, the first one, because it was, for just cutting, it was fine. So I have an almost brand new old school version.
Yeah, is yours the one that you had to put, it looked almost like a, what do you call it? The typing pad on there?
Yeah.
And you put in a little,
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, yeah, the little dome cartridge thingy, yep.
They don't even do that anymore, I don't think.
No, they don't.
In the newer ones. Okay, wait a minute now. Lori had said Patty tried Daisy at Tsunami Rose. I think she did a tutorial on the scan and cut. And Louise said she'll send you a video link for the scan and cut.
Gotcha. Oh, Lucy, hang on. Oh, Nikki's getting her. Okay, good. All right, cool. Thank you, Nikki. Look at them taking care of each other. I love it.
Christine, are you talking about this one? I haven't cut close to the edges, but I did cut around it. This one here, I haven't yet. It came like this. I have to hot glue the back of it before I can cut it.
Hey, Roy.
Oh, hi, Carla. Hi, Roy.
We are all doing well and staying safe. How is it in your corner of the world?
Oh, wow. Nikki scanned in a face mask pattern, and she has a blade for fabric.
Nice. So wait, I'm so confused. On your scan and cut or the Cricut?
Cricut. I would think it would be the scan and cut.
I was hoping it was the Cricut Max.
You're in New York, Roy?
Scan and cut. Okay. Hey, Carla. Yeah, I'm going to figure it out one of these days. See, after Rosie has this, Rosie has the patience for all things technology, all of that technological, all that stuff. She's my go-to girl. After we have this baby and she gets things settled down and all of that jazz, that's going to be one of my first requests of her is please figure out how to use this thing, and then we'll run with it. I just know me. I don't have the patience. I need it to just work. If not, wait, let me know. I'll order and then we'll send it. Oh, nice. You guys are awesome. I was just going to ask you that, Nikki. When I was downstairs getting the charger and came back up, I was like, I wonder if she's going to do custom molds. That's what I want to know. Because I find some pretty awesome things that would be really cool to have molds of. Mag, just tell me to be quiet so you can just answer.
No, it's okay. I just typed in my answer. I don't want to interrupt when you're actually talking. You know,
when I'm actually talking.
Yeah, when you're actually talking. It's when I think you're done and you're not that I interrupt.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to pop it on you, Mag, so they can see what you're doing. There you go.
Okay, well, I'm just embellishing this one. I'm not putting anything else down yet till I'm sure what I want to do. But I think I'm going to cut up some of this applique here. But I'm just waiting for my glue gun to heat up so I can glue the back before I cut. See all those little threads there? That's what holds all the sequins and the little seed beads, and I know you can't probably see the seed beads and the rhinestones.
In StreamYard, you're like amazingly clear and sparkly.
Probably not so much on YouTube.
More than you would think, yeah. It's still clear, I think.
So you have to check where you want to cut. So I'm going to cut this part off because I don't want that. So then you turn it around and you see where the threads connect for where you want to cut, and then you just hot glue them. I think it might be hot enough now, so I'm gonna glue those threads because I don't want to lose any of the beads or sequins.
You know, until I heard you say the very first time that you glue from the back the strings before you cut them so that everything I thought that was one of the most genius things I had ever heard. It had never occurred to me because I would get so mad. I would cut and then half the stuff would fall off. And I'm like, well, what's the point?
Well, I've done it and still some have fallen off because I didn't glue at the right spot.
Right?
But after a while, you can look at it and know where the spots are. But some of them are like really hard if they're like really close together. So, okay, so I can cut, now I can cut this.
Yes, she does, Carla. Carla says you have the most beautiful appliques and laces.
Oh, thank you. This is a Crafty Me Shop applique. I'm just going to cut a
And
little
they're
bit
all
around
like
this.
that picture of her.
I know, I love that picture.
That's the one you said you didn't, because now everybody wants to know where it came from. That's the one you said you don't know.
I don't know. Somebody sent it to me in my image challenge a couple of years, probably more than a couple of years ago now, probably like 3 or more years ago. I haven't had a challenge in a long time.
Uh-oh, Becky says that she and glue guns don't get along well.
No?
She said, I have absolutely no success with glue guns. I'm rethinking my comment because I kind of narrated that in my own version there. I wonder if she means just with the appliques or a glue gun in general.
Not everybody likes using a glue gun.
And Roy says now that he uses a spatula, he has so many less glue strings and spider webs.
Oh, good.
Oh, Louise has a question for you.
Okay.
It's a lengthy one.
Here, I've tried using my glue gun for lace, and it comes out super stiff. That it doesn't on yours. On lace, well, I mean, the glue is going to make it stiffer on lace, but like I have the detailed one, so only a very small amount comes out at a time. I don't really don't use a lot of glue, so lace or applique. Yeah, when I press it down like that, I don't use that much. You put one little strand of glue and then you press it down. Yeah, it flattens it out, Louise, so it's not as, it won't be as stiff as you would think. So I'm going to cut this one out because I want that flower in the middle. But I'm not going to throw these away because you can use these little pieces.
And now I know what Becky meant. She said extreme heat and extreme cold makes the glue detach. And I don't disagree with that because in Indiana, we have both also. I use hot, like in Fabric Maggie, though, haven't you said that it's because it gets, with the spatula, you can get it in more intertwined with the fibers of the fabric so it stays?
Yes, that's why even when I'm, excuse me, even when I'm working on a fabric or doily book and you're not even going to see the glue, you know, like when I glue this down, if I was using hot glue, I won't because it's going to be onto paper. But if this was fabric and I was gluing this down and I put glue all along here, I would still use the spatula because that will definitely soften it up.
Nice. See, and like when I use hot glue on anything non-porous, I'm usually using it in conjunction with like E6000 or something like that I know is going to hold. I just want the hot glue to hold it in place.
Right.
While,
and that's, yeah, a lot of mixed media,
yeah.
When they're putting things on canvas, they do that. They'll use the E6000, but they'll put a little hot glue just to keep it in place so it doesn't move around.
Yep. While the other one is curing and setting up.
Right. Yeah, because the other stuff is going to take a while. You could even do that if you're using, the fabric tack or the 3-in-1,
Mm-hmm.
just to keep it in place.
Yep. Oh, and Becky was typing it as we were saying it. So Roy says, so I bought this big silicone mat to use when I paint fabric or use the glue gun. I had it one day and forgot that it wasn't my, oh no, he forgot it wasn't his cutting mat.
What happened? Forgot that it wasn't.
He forgot that.
Oh,
yeah. He cut it like a cutting mat. Darn it. I hate it when that happens.
I've done that before too. The Tim Holt or whoever it is, it's like a Teflon mat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've cut on that and thinking it was my cutting mat, and I cut on it and it cuts right through it.
Yep. I had one of those pastry ones, and it's got the grid marks on it like your cutting boards.
Yeah.
Cutting mats. So of course I just cut right across, and I was like, oh, nuts. So now when I use the silicone mat, I always get the non-gridded ones. That helps. Yeah, it did cut right through it like butter. I bet.
Yeah. And those things aren't cheap either.
No, they're not. Super frustrating. It is pretty, right, Jean? They are loving that cover, Miss Maggie.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, see, I just lost a couple of sequins. So I cut where I shouldn't have. I do try to get as close as I can to the beads, but
I think one of these days I'm going to work on something while you're working on something, and I'm going to see if I can mimic it.
you could absolutely.
The layering. I just want to see if I can get the knack of the cutting them apart, putting them back together, the layering.
Yeah, you just cut them, to fit what you're trying to embellish. And I don't I don't like to just take, a whole applique and just put it down on something. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'd like to cut it to fit. Cut that a little closer.
I agree with Lucy. Oh, and look at Nikki too. Nikki says, I'm in awe. This may already be my favorite of yours, Maggie. And then Lucy says, this is beautiful. I just can't do this type of work. I so admire and love Maggie's work.
Oh, thank you.
Nice. We'll have to coordinate ahead of time which applique you're going to use, so I have one.
Yeah. Well, I think we have the same one, so that won't be hard.
Right. I'll have to be like, wait a minute, which ones of Esme's are you using?
Right.
I have this one. Do you? Oh, speaking of which, Esme's on tomorrow night too, so you guys don't forget Esme's on.
Oh yeah, she is. Yep. Actually, I like that down there.
So Nikki, when you use lace, she was saying she loves using lace and appliques as base layers for mixed media. She's never tried a lace book. So Lucy, I have that problem too. So Nikki, when you use lace and applique as a base layer, do you go ahead and put like modeling paste and everything over? I mean, or gesso, or I guess what I'm saying is, do you? I don't want to know if I don't know if I want to say cover or encase because I'm not sure what I mean, but does it still look like fabric when you're all done, or like a lace when you're done, or is it just the impression of it? You gesso it first, okay. Clear gesso or white gesso? And I totally don't understand clear gesso at all. I mean, I know
I have some, and I don't think I've used it yet because I don't really get it either.
I mean, it's supposed to provide tooth like the white or the black, I think, or I would presume, but I don't know that I understand. I mean, I know it's clear so that you don't lose what's behind it, but is it only providing tooth or is it like a varnish? Somehow in my head, because it's clear, I feel like it's a varnish or a protectant more than. You see the outline of the, gotcha. Only tooth. Okay. Roy says he just made a prototype book for a mini composition book, a prototype book cover for a mini composition book. You've inspired me to bling it up with some nice lace trims, etc. I used a small crochet button flowers. Nice.
Nice. You're going to make a video of it, Roy? I'll keep my eye out for it.
Right? Lucy says, I suppose you could use it that way, but doesn't know. So I think she was saying it could be used as like a protectant layer. Interesting.
There's a few that have a hard time with cutting up like laces and appliques and that. They just don't want to cut them up.
Right. Roy says it's up already, but full of some blue.
Oh. I'll have to look for it then. I didn't get it. I'm subscribed. I don't remember seeing a notification, but then you know what? If I'm on my phone, I don't think I always get the same notifications as if I go on my laptop.
Exactly. Hey, Roy, have you ever been here before? I have bloopers all the time. And that's why I do lives, because then I'm not obligated to edit.
Me too. When I used to use my camera when it worked, and then now that if I want to do one but not go live and I go private until I want to put it public, the bloopers stay. I always say, what you see is what you get.
Right?
I don't have, and even if I had an editing, whatever you call it, app or whatever, I don't think I'd use it.
I don't think I would.
Everybody makes mistakes.
They are loving this. If you could just take a moment to read, ma'am.
Yeah, I keep saying I'm going to do one to show how to, work your appliques and laces, but I just haven't had a chance yet.
And I agree with Lucy. I have no problem cutting it up. It's the getting it back together and to layer it.
And see this little piece here, I'm just going to put on top of that little flower. It's like it goes on the flower.
And they're all saying they do it all the time. They think they're recording and then find out that they're not.
Oh, I used to do that once in a while with my camera. I would think it was on, and then I'd have to do the video over again because it wasn't recording. There, that's it. This one's
Oh,
done.
wait. So now, oh, seriously. So now Lucy says there's extra thick gesso.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Hi, Luz. Thank you.
That is so pretty, Maggie.
Thank you.
So, so pretty.
Yeah, it's kind of like, she's kind of like a fantasy type of, image.
Kind of. It's very dreamy. Hey, Luz. Oh my gosh. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
Did you do the other one while we were on tonight too, or?
No, I had 4 of them go. Yeah, 4 of them going, but all as I've done is I did the insides, and they've got different papers, but I just covered the glassine part, and they could be like journal inserts, but they also still have, a pocket.
Uh-huh.
And there's papers to write on. So I've done this one and this one and this one, but this one was the first one to embellish the cover. That's all I have left to do on these is embellish the cover, and then I'll be done.
Pretty.
But I like putting the lace and the appliques on there.
Huh.
So that's it.
Nice. Nikki says, Maggie, I'll be PMing my address to you. Let's just call this one mine.
These are the same ones they're a little bit different, but they're the same ones I made, during our sale that night that I put laces and appliques in the pockets.
Nice. Cool beans. All right, you guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like I need to go run through a shower so I can be ready.
I'll leave that there.
Right? So everybody have a safe and happy weekend. Keep an eye out for each other. It's all these other live streams and sales and chats and such. And we'll see you Monday night, if not sooner.
Yep, you never know. Over the weekend.
Right? All right. Thanks, Maggie.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
All right. Good night, everyone.